Thank you very much to the NISA Center and also to Noah for his excellent presentation on the situation regionally. I'm gonna speak from Lebanese and Algerian perspective. First of all, both countries have been witnessing protest movements in Algeria since February 2019, in Lebanon since October 17, 2019. Both protest movements both protests have led to the resignation of the prime minister in Lebanon and of the Algerian president in April 2019, and in Lebanon around the end of October, beginning of November. Um, However, the protest movement haven't reached their ultimate goal of political change, which I think is expected since they are not dealing with the 1 year issue. They are dealing with the both systems have been here for at least 3 decades. In the Algerian case, since '62, since the independence. In Lebanon, since the Taif Agreement at the beginning of the '90s, after the civil war. So it's very hard to bring down these two systems, all while protecting the state institutions that are obviously very vulnerable. The COVID-19 crisis has certainly added another layer of problems, both proving the vulnerability of state institutions both in Lebanon and in Algeria. In Algeria, the situation is becoming critical with the numbers of the corona cases. In Lebanon, the economic situation is too dire to the point people are on the verge of starvation. Without mentioning the electricity problems, the internet problems, and also the political atmosphere in general in Lebanon. So both countries are going through a very difficult period of what I would call the transformation from one political system to another. It's very clear today that the both political systems cannot sustain any longer. They are suffering. They have proven their inability to adapt to the current situation. However, to transform these two political systems and build new states or new systems without risking a civil war, that's the main challenge of the streets. And I'm gonna finish in 2 or 3 minutes basically with why it is so hard. In both Lebanon and Algeria, the system is too complicated and the problems are too complicated. You don't have one layer of the problem. You have multiple socioeconomic, political, even in Lebanon, sectarian, and in Algeria, ethnic backgrounds of all the issues going on. And in my opinion, it would be risky to hope for the fall of the systems, of both systems, without a ready alternative. Uh, the main problem that both protest movements have been facing, more specifically in Algeria, because in Lebanon they already have a certain base of civil society that is working on an alternative. But in both countries, I cannot see so far any viable alternative to the systems. In Lebanon, if the system, the post civil war system is down, definitely it will be Hezbollah leading the way. In Algeria, if the system is down without an alternative, it will be the Islamists. So the hope for civil, democratic, secular state in the case of Lebanon is still too far, in my opinion. And I think we're heading towards a point where whether either both protest movements are able to construct an alternative and prove themselves able to rule their countries, or there will be no changes for the foreseeable future, and both countries will uh, go even deeper into problems and will probably face not only political risks but also security related risks. In Lebanon, it will most probably be a civil war, or at least civil unrest, and in Algeria it will be this disastrous economic situation that might lead to riots and to violence as well. Not for political reasons, but for purely socioeconomic reasons. So that is perhaps the global picture of both countries. I think, just to finish with 10 seconds, I think we are not done yet with the protest movements, whether in Algeria and Lebanon. I think we're moving towards something. Something is being cooked, but I am unable to see it clearly for now because there are so many dynamics going on. But I think we're not done yet. That's the main. That's the main point. Thank you.